and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, May 1st. I have your two best bets for you in the NBA tonight. As always, if you're new to the page, please leave a like and subscribe down below. It makes me know you like the content. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. We have a pretty great two-game NBA slate. More of the late game is the great game. Celtics Heat, pretty much a 14-point spread. Low over-under, so it could be another big disappointment game ahead of us. But before we jump into today's two plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. Yesterday in the NBA, we ended up going 2-1 in best bets. I think 3-2 on the week so far. What a night in the NBA. What a few nights in the NBA. The Knicks 76ers series is the best series in the league. It's so good. I cannot wait to watch these. I can't wait to watch game 6, is it, in Philly? Tyrese Maxey, we had him over points. He absolutely went nuclear. He scored like 40 points, and he had a credible fourth quarter. By God, what a fourth quarter. Most improved for a reason there. We had Donovan Mitchell over 23.5 points. I was a little worried about this one. He did leave the third quarter with an injury and came back and then scored 10 points for us for this over. I think he finished the game with 30. He had a great game overall for us in the second half. Was a little nervous with the injury. Pascal Siakam, get out of here. That was a horrible play. Hand up. Bad read. He finished the game with like 12 points. Horrible read. It was all the Bucks last night. Pat Bev doing the little too short. Love Pat Bev. Bobby Portis, former Bulls, going at it for the Pacers. And I think the Bucks could do it here against the Pacers. But that's enough about yesterday's plays. We have two great games here tonight in the playoffs. And we're just going to jump into it for my first best bet of the day. It's going to be in that Celtics Heat matchup here. And I'm taking a gamble here, taking a play in this game because it could easily be a 40-point blowout again. But I think the blowout, if it does happen, it's going to be because of this guy. I'm going with Jaylen Brown. Over 22.5 points coming in at minus 135 on DraftKings. Let's jump into it. He's playing a Heat team that allows the 9th most points and the 7th most points to the small forward position. So he has a great positional matchup here. He is coming off of two lackluster games overall. The one game was a blowout and the other game was pretty close, but two lackluster games. Nothing cures lackluster shooting performance games like returning home. And Jaylen Brown has gotten this over 3 for his last 5 at home, averaging 22.8 points per game. He's gotten this over 2 for his last 3 versus the Heat at home, versus averaging 25.6 points per game. With 2 days of rest, he's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 overall. So with the rest coming into this matchup, and at home, he gets the over 51% of the time, averaging 23.3 points per game. So I love this game being at home for Jaylen Brown. Steady volume these last few games. He's averaging 20 field goal attempts these last 3 games. Granted, he only had the one game where he did go the over, where he had 33 points at home. So gotta love the steady volume. He's going to bounce back shooting overall. My projections have him at 23 points in this matchup, so he's right on the cusp for this. I think he's going to have a great shooting night overall. Jaylen Brown over 22.5 points. For my second best bet is going to be in that Clippers-Mavs matchup here tonight. Going back to LA here, I like this spot for Luka Doncic. He said last game he needs to step up. I think this is going to be a big matchup here. He's off of 2 days of rest. Got to love that. Going with Luka Doncic over 32.5 points coming at minus 130 on DraftKings. Let's jump into it. He's playing a Clippers team that gives up the second most points to the point guard position. Beautiful matchup overall for him. He is coming off of 2 lackluster performances, but the 2 games he played in LA, he had 33 and 32 points in them. So he balls out on the road games here. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games with 2 days of rest, averaging 31.4 points per game. He's gotten this over 2 for his last 4 games in LA, averaging 34.5 points per game. With this being a great matchup overall, with the Clippers giving up the second most points to the point guard position, got to love that. Plus the steady volume. Even with the bum knee, he's still getting 25 plus shots per game. Got to love that. He has yet to go off these last few games, and he's due for a big blow-up night. My projections have him at 32 points, so I think he easily gets these over here. I think he goes crazy. He had that post-game speech after the game saying he needs to step up overall, and he is going to do that tonight on the road, where it's a huge game for them. I'm going with Luka Doncic over 32.5 points. Those are my two best bets for you in the NBA tonight. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. Please make sure to follow my Twitter at TheWiddler. When I'm not able to get to post, like last weekend, I was at a wedding, so I couldn't get to making videos. I was kind of busy all day, but can make the videos when I'm at home, and I'm excited to keep doing these with you guys. I appreciate the support these videos have gotten the last few days as well. You guys are the best. As always, I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.